Catarina! I am Catarina Nora Stella. My pronouns are she, her. And Vivi, what is that emote? What is that creature holding like a bowl or something? I've never seen that before. Also, why are you laughing? Did something happen? Face pink drinking tea. That's what the emote is. Okay. Oh my god, I haven't changed my ticker tape since Lala. Ah, god dang it. God dang it. Karen brain cannot function. Yippee! Okay, that makes sense of what that is now. Ugh. You may, or probably not, have noticed. I didn't promote today's stream all that much because keeping on. I'm laying low. Well, not really. Also, just kind of like I want this stream to be specifically a bit more chill. Because I need to calm down. I'm going to be doing something that is like, this is for a project, but it's just me drawing myself, so it's not it's not gonna be really revealing anything by me doing this. And also, I have not been drawing myself like at all so far, so I need to do that. I also don't typically do full body drawings either. That's something I'm not used to. I have to draw shoes. Uh-oh. Yeah, all the things I'm not used to doing, I need to work on them. But yeah, where previously I was doing randomized thing, that was quite hectic. Now I have multiple things on my plate outside of streaming. I want to have a bit more stamina outside of streaming to do those, which is why I want to do something lower energy right now. So let us go to chill stream. Sounds perfect. Yeah, it is also a freaking Saturday, so like, yeah, let's head over to CSP stream. We have a blank canvas, and I believe, yeah, this is now set up so that you see what I'm actually seeing. Let's put a corner view up there as well, shall we? We'll get the actual navigator popped out for once. And then that can be what we use. CSP stuff. Navigator. Okay, I see a navigator. You look square. Are you... Okay, I think that's probably good. You just can't really tell yet. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so in the top right, we have our mini-map. The only thing I want to say is that like too big or anything? Maybe a bit big. Maybe a bit big. Try that. Okay. Catarina, who are you? What are you doing? What's your deal gonna be? What pose are you gonna be? Probably won't. We're gonna start. I'm not good at gesture drawing. Can you tell? I'm drawing a literal stick figure. Wise stance, maybe. But we don't necessarily want just a straight back. How do I... Here we learn that Catarina doesn't have a single idea what she's doing. Okay, no. I know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is I do what I always do. I start with the head. Which I know isn't necessarily the best idea, but It's how I function. Okay. Facing camera situation, mostly. Or I don't... If you see my art, I typically draw like... Well, not that poorly. My illustrations typically end up like this kind of perspective to the head, and I'm trying to break out of that a bit because frick. Well, I have on my other screen, I do have a big old reference sheet of myself. It's just screenshots of my fruity model, but that might help. Okay. First thing to remember, it's not going to be perfectly straight on, so just do what I'm kind of used to anyways, but a little less. Now, how does my kind of, what is it, jawline, cheekbones? I don't know, anatomy parts are called. Welcome, I'm afraid. Oh. Oh, that's hello, okay. I have a, well, no, that doesn't matter. Hi, Arena, and welcome. We're doing some very chill drawing right now, and me not having any idea what I'm doing. I'm afraid I do not speak the language you are speaking. I'm not good at languages, so I don't know what it is. I'm not going to make assumptions. I also don't know why Stream Elements is popping up like that, but I think I cannot speak that language, I'm afraid. Sorry. With the window of my model over here so I can kind of see it a bit better. This area is something I really freaking struggle with. Well, I probably shouldn't be focusing on it too much, should I? Because like I need to get the outline down first. There's a big old star-shaped horn up here. We want really quickly getting in the rough shape so I can figure out, okay, what is this going to look like later on? Thank you, VV. Started with forward facing and having a hard time breaking out of that. Yeah. It's like my problem's similar, but just like I can't do forward facing at all. It's very difficult because I think you need to pay more mind when you're doing that to making things look correct. Like you've got to pay more attention to symmetry, which in that kind of quarter perspective, I guess, 3/4? I don't know, 45 degrees perspective, you're not... Okay. I thought for a second that my stream was going down. It's fine. Or maybe it's not fine, you tell me. Yeah, in the 45 degrees perspective, it's I find it easier because I'm not paying attention to symmetry as much. Do little derpy eyes for. In the second sketch, we'll make this actually look decent. For now, it's just very derpy. Oh, I have glasses, of course. And my heart on my face. Yeah, not missing any major details there. So, next step in this is something I find really handy in setting up proportions is using proportions based on the head size. And then from that, I can figure out, okay, how many heads tall am I? How many heads tall is my torso? And then my my legs and whatever else. And that just makes sure that I get things in the proportions all the time. I wrote down somewhere what my frickin' proportions were. I don't know where it is. God dang it. Okay. No, I know this exists. Load file. Where did I put you? Because I put this somewhere. I know it's like I'm on the taller side, that's one thing for sure, but I want to find that frickin'... Was it you? Okay, just search frickin' star dot... I don't know the extension, do I? Star dot pure, the purebred. It's not that one because that's the one I just made. That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. Could be that one. Not. Oh, looky, there's a real early drawing there. Ba, 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 ba. Why specifically in like the massive sheet where I wrote down everything about what was going on do I not have? Okay, let's just frickin'... Let's measure it, in fact. Let's measure it. I'm not gonna do it randomly because that would be very silly. Let's grab a screenshot of me. Incredibly, you saw nothing, but secretly in another window I was sorting my model out so that I could grab a screenshot. Okay, make a new file. And I want to find that screenshot from Warudo. There I am. Oh, well, I guess that's just fine. Don't mind the gizmo at the bottom and the, Can I zoom to... Please? Okay, that'll do. So we'll do the reverse thing here. And figure out how many heads tall Catarina is. What am I doing? Draw lines, that's what I do. Oh, that's thick. There's some thick lines. This too helps. It's also a very... This image is also at 360p, so I'm being fussy. I'm being fussy. Okay, that's what I need. Now I can copy that. Copy again. And just do that a couple of times until I have enough to fill the whole model, basically. So the proportions are kind of like, I might round it down to 6 heads, just for the sake of, I mean, also that's going to make it slightly more, oh. So let's say we go 6 heads tall, 2 heads for the torso, and 3 heads for the legs, by looks of it. And that is a handy way of figuring out character proportions. I might also put this image on my reference board as well. 6 heads all, 2 heads body, 3 heads leg. Yeah, I'm gonna export PNG. I'm so glad that OBS doesn't capture the save image windows, stuff like that. Na 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 na. Okay, and then finally, load that image onto here, please. So that I know what I'm doing. Yippee! Good, okay, this file is done. And now we do the inverse on this side. Just move all of that up a bit because I'm gonna need the space. One, two. I need significantly more space. Okay. Let's change canvas properties real quick. Pop, 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 pop. Can I can't. Calculator, help me out. 1496 times 1.5. Because I'm a silly and I like to use those specific sizes. There we are. Much more space. We'll resize that as well once I've got okay. So I might not be standing straight up to exactly that height. Like if I have my legs out in a power pose, as I was kind of, well, it would be more like that. But obviously if it's that long, it's also not going to be the same length because diagonals. It'd be probably more like this. But I'll figure that out probably once I've made all of you a better size. We want transform scale. Be a bit more sensible about that. Oh, keep aspect, please. Please, aspect ratio. Okay, now I have a lot of space. Yeah, exactly, caterpillar. I had exactly the same thing going on in another illustration I'm working on. Yes, I measure stuff to... Going by eye is fine, if you can do it. I'm not so good at that, so I like to do this in order to keep things make sure I'm keeping things in proportion, because sometimes it's quite difficult. Okay, so minimize that folder. We can fade that out a bit. So now is where we start again on that posy bit. I'm also just noticing you do have that slightly... Oh, I'm moving my mouse on the other screen as if it's on the OBS screen, and it's not. I'm just noticing, sorry, that it's not perfectly cropped, is it? Oh well, I guess that's just that, isn't it? Oh well, oh well. You'll be seeing more as I get into the details anyways. So, pose, Catarina. Turn off the head sizes. No, don't turn off the head sizes. I like the head sizes. I might actually stand up and do some poses, like in the... not the mirror, but... Here's another... This is where you find out all of my drawing secrets. All of the tools I like to use. One of them is a tripod I put my smartphone on. And that way, take pictures of myself for reference. Actually, Leah, I might do exactly that right now. Okay, I'm still here. I say I'm still here, but like I'm wandering around the room and not actually at the computer because I'm... Yeah. Come on, get in there, you stupid phone. Should have done this before stream, but here we are. Oh, you know what I could probably do? This is extremely silly. This... I can do this. I could probably do this. So... There's a... There's some very basic motion capture technology I can set up using a webcam, and I can turn my phone into a webcam. So... I could, Okay, my brain's just trying to figure out how I actually do this. Let's get some full body Catarina situation going on, shall we? Take a picture of your own hand for reference. In the hand, in... Then what? You know, I think that's the thing I kind of forget to do when it comes to working with that stuff. I always... Okay, cool. We have XR animator. Okay. Let me grab phony phone. Oh, I need to plug the charger in. Oopsie, one sec. Something I never talked about as well. This is how I did my my silly little lore animation. I used this webcam mocap software to literally record myself moving, and that's the motion you're seeing in that animation. It's actually me moving. Very silly, but hey, it works. Okay, I need to plug this in somewhere, and that means I need to sacrifice something, doesn't it? It can't be... gosh. I know you probably can't hear me from over here. I will get closer soon. I just have to turn this up. I like to move it. I won't sing any more of that. Okay, that's turned on. So now we get this thing up. Turn on full body motion capture. I did not even turn on the webcam first. That was very clever. Okay, this is gonna be fun. No karaoke yet. This will be interesting. I warn you, this is gonna be some Gadan nonsense that starts happening here. And I will probably have to continuously turn tracking off and off during this. This is purely for me figuring out poses and you getting to see the silly things that happen. Alright, this is where things get weird. VMC protocol. Wait, hang on, actually. First of all, let's set up. We need to figure out the Warudo cam. That's the problem. God damn it, I need like a whole new thing, don't I? Just duplicate the corner camera. Full body camera. Okay. That should be going to a... Come on, output, spout. Warudo full body, good. Add... Spout. Warudo full body. Not the first available sender, thank you very much. Okay. That's gonna look exactly the same, except, not transparent. Okay. Now there are two of me happening, and it's not enjoying it. Not enjoying it at all. Okay, turn off the corner one real quick, and now I can breathe. Oh god, oh no, that's not good at all. Everything's going wrong. 360p. Okay, Warudo is back to normal. Fixed Windows size. Yes, I don't want to resize it. Now... we have, finally, full screen Catarina. But... we see what happens when we turn on VMC protocol. Warudo. You can connect. Oh yeah, here we go. That's me, moving live. Ta-da! Awesome. Okay, that's working. Just dance. Now, question is, what kind of pose. And also, I'm gonna have to do some Warudo programming in this, aren't I? I'm gonna have to do like a, you know, on your phone how you can set up a timer on your camera, so it'll snap after a few seconds. I need to do exactly that right now for frickin' Warudo, so that and yeah, that's what happens when get down. As soon as it stops detecting me, thankfully, it goes back to normal. Okay, let's this will be fine. We want screenshot part, because I have a screenshot tool already, but I need one that runs on a timer. Thankfully, that's easy to set up. I just need to figure out where the hell it is. There's a screenshot. Good. So copy paste that. 3S timer. Delay node, I think. Yep. I would love if I had a camera snap sound effect, but I don't think I have that. I think it will just have ooh, itchy. I'm gonna add a sound effect for my benefit because I need to, like, I mean, it might have slap sound effect. That might work. I don't even know if you can hear this. Oh, that's kind of good enough, actually. Do you hear that? I'm uncertain. Kind of funny if you do. So we want to go into there, and then off of that, we will do exactly the same thing as the timer. Yeah, it's real quiet, so don't worry. It's more for me to just hear when the camera has snapped a picture. So many tools on my screen already. Make a Warudo trigger here. Three-second timer. That's gonna be the screenshot 3S timer. 3-sec screenshot. Okay, cool. That is now a button on my Stream Deck, and now I can do it. So the question is, what is this pose gonna be? Maybe I should add some collision detection there. It's not. It doesn't like perspective by the looks of it, huh? But it can help me figure out, like, where my legs are positioned, which that is good. Okay, let's try a few things. Oh, good, that worked. That's so funny. I mean, the sound effect is a slapping sound effect, which is quite fun. That probably looks not as good in the motion capture, but it works. It works. Honestly, arm position, less married to, like, doing it first time in this motion capture thing. More about more about the legs and figure out where those are positioned, because once that's done, like moving the arms is less of an issue. And also, like, if I want my hand forward like this, the camera's not necessarily gonna pick it up or make it look as good anyway. What is gonna help is seeing like the legs, torso, everything else position. Yeah. Okay. Let me grab those screenshots. I'm hoping that'll be okay. I know I just only took a couple screenshots, but a couple screenshots at 360p, and then I go zooming about again. But honestly, yeah, even just the first one I took, that's so much help for me. Okay, cool. That was silly. Okay. Oh, it's still... Whoa! Oh my goodness. Oh. Vivi, you will not riz me that easily. Close that forever. All right. Oh, why is it still going? Oh, of course it was. Okay, listen. Just everything to do with this, you can stop. All right, back to normal, Catarina. And this one as well. Set that back to normal, and we can lock that. Close full body. Return. Normal corner, Catarina. You're crying, but you already know I'm married. Look at the bright side. Unlike in a Lala stream, you won't get bonked for attempting to riz me. I love you, Lala. Okay. I now have reference. Use your phone to make reference. It's so handy to get reference just from taking photos of yourself. I mean, in this case, for the sake of stream, I took photos of me with motion capture, but like, honestly, that's still perfectly fine. It helps. Actually, I think yes, I will. I'll flip perspective. I will just need to. I'll also need to reverse some of the details, but that's fine. Does anyone else think, like, this silly little doodle currently looks like something? It doesn't look like it's out of that, but for some reason it just reminds me of Homestuck. I don't know. Just a derpy little Catarina. Okay, which direction are we facing with? We are facing this way. I don't want to pick that way, I want... YouTube is not receiving enough what? Don't truncate the message, you fool. Hello, YouTube. My thing says that the DS indicator says that I'm good, so what's your problem, huh? What am I selecting now? I'm selecting Studio event, okay. It's working now. Yeah, YouTube's complaining, but like, it's fine. There's no dropped frames. Bitrate, I think. I mean, like, it's for a 360p video. But bitrate seems fine. I think that's possibly just YouTube being YouTube. Okay. Ignore that for the time being. Bring my horn over here. Put my star over... My heart on the up... Will you please? Heart on the other side. There we go. Flip that as well, because now it looks weird. Now see exactly how derpy it is when I flip the canvas. Oh, that was the nose. Whoopsie. Possibly also because it's got a big old line through it. But as we say, it's only that napkin sketch for the moment. God. Everyone remember to hydrate. I feel like I'm spending so much time not doing drawing things. I don't know if it's like just because suddenly getting colder, the weather, but it feels like I'm getting a drier mouth a lot easier. Okay. This is gonna drive me insane. If I don't, I need to draw the eyes a bit more properly just so that they're like looking towards the camera in any way, because otherwise it just looks like, it looks to me like I'm looking in the wrong direction. We want eyes facing camera here. And that is difficult to achieve in this derpy napkin stuff. So stupid looking. Feeling sleepy. Ew. Yeah. I don't know, it feels like there's been a very... I know it's partly because I'm flipping the canvas, but I don't like it. I don't like it facing this way. I like it when it was facing the other way, so I'm gonna change it back. And again, I hit copy and paste when I don't need to copy and paste. Took a chunk out of my head, but we can fix that. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I think part of the reason is I like to have my little trans art visible on screen, so that's why I kind of like I prefer to face this direction rather than the other direction. Okay, let's get on with this. So 3 heads, legs, 2 heads, torso and neck. Right? Maybe it's a bit over 2 heads, torso and neck. Slightly over. So base of the torso around there. The neck is probably around that length. And that's going to be our torso size in theory. Do 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 do. When I think you say you like when the pupils get smaller suddenly, but I think I possibly need to turn that off because it's getting a bit much sometimes. Like it's meant to be when I open my eyes wide like this, but sometimes there's other times where it will get caught suddenly. Hi, Arena Alone. You prefer alone, wanderer, alone wanderer? Whichever you prefer, I will go with that. Expression, no, it's tracker, that's the one. Blend shapes, I know you're in here, blend shape mapping. High, wide. I'm actively looking at the numbers so I could see where they're right. I'll leave it for now. Leave it for now and figure it out later. Okay. Now we draw what you've all been waiting for. Currently in another window, looking at my own boobs to see, okay, how does this work in each perspective? Actually going to take a screenshot of that because that's good reference. More on my reference board. My eyes. So sleepy, so sleepy. Okay, if we go by my little measuring thing I did before, the boobs are gonna stop around this area. So... just draw a big circle. You know you're just gonna draw a big circle. And then put it where it needs to be so it looks right. This will look less like balloon boobs later. There we go. A very basic outline. I am actively drawing myself, that is correct. Like, look how derpy all this is. I'm currently just figuring out the outline and the proportions. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Right, so that kind of helps figure out from there. Shoulders are going to be around this area. Probably a bit closer than that, I think. Especially on this side. Maybe? Not sure. Very unsure. Just make a basic shapey so I can... My brain is processing. Do you know what I need? I need a buffering symbol to appear on my head when I stop moving. That's what I need to make. That's great, actually. That's funny. I'm writing on a post-it note. Once again, doing so many things that aren't drawing on the drawing stream. I will make that a thing, because I have an idea of how to make that, and it'll be quite funny. Yeah, this is a chill stream. This is a chill stream. I think I need to move the boobs up. So that was circle for the upper part and ribs. Do you mean like just like the shoulder area and rib cage combined kind of thing? Yeah. I tend to do boxes, which... Oh no, did I make the boobs too big? I may have done. Did I? They're big boobs. I can resize them later if it's ridiculous. Bop, 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 bop. Ribbon is somewhere... Okay, I think... Possibly still 2... Or is it just the neck is not long enough there? It might just be the neck is not long enough. I don't know. Uh-oh. Everything's fine. This is not a tragedy. What I have to do is make the head a little bit bigger, maybe. Maybe that was too bigger. A little bit bigger. Just realized this. My, where I was sizing the head against everything else earlier was a bit wrong. Circular pillow. Yeah. I don't have a single way of doing things. It's part of my problem. Just erase part of that so I can kind of see it's not going to be the exact shape it makes. That's the shoulders, but also actually the back goes down a bit further there, I think. What does it? Never sure, like, whether to make the boobs, like, obstruct the back of the... well, the back. We will figure it out. Okay, from there, go on towards lower torso, crotch and whatnot. How wide are my hips? Visit the image. Hit. Holding my pen in front of the screen. Like a little past shoulder width. Maybe the width from the shoulder to shoulder should be a half. Oh, you mean from... You mean this? Like the shoulder width, you mean? I think that very much depends on, Sorry, I'm not intentionally widening. That is too much. I'm just gonna hard turn that off. I think it's like, especially my head being in different positions to what I had originally. That's happening just too much. It very much depends on the character. I'm assuming you're talking about head width rather than head width rather than head height. Which, oh my gosh. Browse surprise. Hello, where is it? Oh no, I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes. Can I just like... Oh, don't do that. Okay. Right, that is now taken out and attached to a dummy so I can mess with it later if I want to. You want to save scene when I tell you to? Okay, good. Love it when you tell a computer to do something and it just doesn't. Okay, automatic wide eyes is off for now because that was too much. Yes, I'm also wondering if the head width is not correct right now, but I'm gonna figure. Okay. But I will figure that bit later, I think. Sorry, I'm just looking at my own ahoge because I think it's funny. Tips. You're not gonna see too much of them because I'm wearing. Well, I mean, it's kind of a relatively form-fitting dress, but that is too much, I think. Also, this is probably not, like, the right place to put that necessarily. Boop. Boop. If I understand correctly, the widest part shouldn't really be, like, around the pelvis necessarily. It's, like, more towards the thighs. Yeah, technology. Why do we work with it? I accidentally made a little face. And then that's gonna come in towards the waist. Where is the thinnest part of the waist and how far up is it? I don't know because I don't understand anatomy. I feel like that's possibly too thin there, but let's just... Too long and too thin by the looks of it. How do I make it better is the question. No. The small of the waist I think needs to be higher. And I'm not making it higher there, am I? I'm freaking following the lines I've already drawn. I'm breaking a rule, aren't I? I'm breaking a rule I shouldn't be breaking, and that is, don't put your pose standing just straight up like this. Okay, let's ignore this for the moment, because I need to adjust the torso situation. What I want is to tilt the shoulders a bit. You nearly blocked? Oh, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. It's too easy to, like, do a lot of those by accident, honestly. Alright, let's go with... Can I, like... There we go, that's how I flip the image. Okay, cool. Now I have a better reference. Just tap someone's name and boom, blocked. Well, it's a couple of things, but yeah, I think especially on touchscreen devices where double tapping things is kind of a... First of all, it's easy to do by accident. And secondly, it's kind of a very intuitive action, I think, to double tap things. Yeah. I think they should be like, you see it in Switch games, and I think increasingly in other UIs as well. Something I like is where you have to like tap and hold in order to confirm an action, and I feel like that should possibly be more prevalent in those kinds of things. Okay. Let me just free transform this so I can try and sort the perspective a little bit. Yeah, hold would be really good. Or at least like an option to be able to do that. I don't know. So with tilting the shoulders, I'm also going to push I don't know if it's necessarily... I'm trying to figure out what direction the ribcage is tilting in doing this. It's tilting so that, like, the top is moving backwards and the bottom is moving forwards. That's the kind of thing I'm going for here. This is gonna stretch some things a lot, but something like that. So we've got a bit of tilt going on. I want to bring up now. So now the idea when you want to do kind of dynamic poses is you want to have the shoulders and the hips kind of like at opposing angles like that. And that's what I'm trying to pull off here. So where the shoulders are going this way, I kind of want the hips to go more like this way. And the question is, how do I do that correctly? Probably need to bring the hips over here. Na 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 na. Do. Trying to figure out if I am or am not doing things wrong here. I think that might be working a bit better, and then this is going to turn more into like the legs situation. Hi, Arena! Welcome, Lala. We're drawing Catarina, and I'm looking real derpy right now. But yes. Oh. Okay. I promise you I'm not running away just because Lala showed up, but... and I will return really quickly, but I need to go to idle meeting and also get more water. I'm sorry, Lala, I love you, I'll be right back. Hello, it's me, I'm back. I hope you're still here, Lala. Water? What's water? Water. A glass of water. Not a bottle today. Hello, Lala. I hope you're doing good. Right, I'm just trying to figure out where. Well, it's sort of both the top of the legs and also the gat. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Too much, I think. Now the question is, how long are the legs? Let's find out. On a different layer. You forgot the thumb. It is less than 15 minutes until your stream. Are you okay, Lala? I hope you're alright. That's a fine color. So, leggies, in total we said 3 heads, I believe. Yeah. Yes, you don't sound convinced. And you're not convincing me either. Oh. It's a good thing I have my reference. Let's say 3 heads including the shoes. That will work, I believe. The knees. Where are my knees? Knees are just, like, just below the skirt. That's what's going on. Na 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 na. Someone took your knees? Go get them back. Oh, right. Hang on. Boop. Calibrate. So Uzzi's gonna be right down the bottom. Question of how long is upper leg, how long is lower leg, etc. I think I'm counting like one head for each kind of thing. So let's say somewhere along this length. And once I have drawn this skeleton, I can freely manipulate it, and that is very handy. Nico knees? My gosh. Do you know something? I still don't know where that's from. There's a lot of anime stuff I don't know. We want just a tiny bit of bend in that knee. Or maybe not really, actually. It should probably appear to be pretty straight. Unlike the rest of me. Oh, it's Love Live. Okay. Is Love Live on Crunchyroll? That's where I mostly watch my animes. Let's find out. Love Live. Love Live School Idol Project. That's the original one, right? I believe it is. Yeah, I've just never gotten around to watching it. I'll put that on the watch list, because yeah. One of the characters' quote, Nico has her catchphrase, Nico, Nico, knee. Okay. People made the joke that it sounds like a knee, yeah. I just heard the catchphrase being thrown around in various places, not necessarily for any particular reason other than, I don't know, it sounds cute or funny. Take your pick. Kind of got like a polygon shape for the shoe there. Okay, cool. That's gonna help. There is a question of... I think that looks about in proportion, so we'll go with that. Nothing stopping me from resizing stuff later. Let's... A trick I picked up lately is that in order to make like legs and stuff look good, you kind of make these overlapping ovals and then basically draw an outline over those, which is like a simplified way of doing muscles essentially. How thick should I make my thighs? They're not that thick in my actual 3D model, but yeah, good question. It was a Love Live group cosplay in the past. She dragged me into the Love Live fandom at the time. I see. Yeah, Love Live is a name I kind of keep hearing in different places, but a title, I mean, like the title of the anime. Yeah, it's just never really come up for me. For no reason other than like the gore. Big oval for the thighs and a smaller one for the calves. Sort of. I think especially in thicker thighs, it makes more sense to have it, potentially more sense for it to be like one big thing. But yeah, it's difficult. That bit around the knee might be a bit, maybe not, we'll see. I also might actually separate these bits are just drawn into a different layer. No idea what I'm selecting, of course. There we go. Separate that out. I can throw it with a bit more. This area, like the shape of the calves, this messes me up. This messes me up. Ooh! So much first season just to learn about characters and rest of Love Live content. Good lord. Just cutesy idol stuff, incredible. Understandably not for everyone. Honestly, that might be for me. We'll see. In-game gacha. I think I remember something like that. I might have even tried it at some point, but that's a long time ago. I'm just referencing the screenshot I took of my own 3D model to help myself here. Let's... Okay, so around the knee it's going to go in a bit, and for the... I know what it is, calf muscle. The bit that's sticky out a bit. go. Legs. Draft leggies. That looks like it's not properly. Legs. And yes, feet, or in this case, shoes. Which I'm also very bad at. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm not doing that badly this time. We'll see. Say that a lot. We will see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. You see? Play Battleblock Theatre. That's a fun game. Fun game I haven't played in a long time, actually. Maybe I'll find someone and do a co-op with that. I don't know. The leg's gotten a little thin here, I think, so we're just gonna thicken that out a little bit so it fits more. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And just put some lines down for the moment. Shoe gonna be something like that. Is that too big? That might be okay, actually, huh? First time getting that right. Let's stream in the future, maybe, maybe, maybe. I'd bring the neck of the shoe a bit higher. I never remember, is this part, like the flappy bit at the front top of the shoe, is that called the tongue of the shoe? I can never remember. This is also facing the wrong direction. This should be going down that way, but shouldn't it? Shoe flap. Shoe flap also works. That's a bit. That looks jank as hell, but I think if I flip this, it might be okay. flip and fix the position. Squish. Oh. Squish. Doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. It doesn't look right, and I don't like it. I'll start with that. Yeah, it might look better with shoelaces. This is just... I can get rid of this line now. This is mostly figuring out the pose and the proportions and everything anyways. And then there will be... This is going to end up being the whole stream, just me doing this. But honestly, that's kind of good to get this bit out of the way. Because it's kind of the hardest part, honestly. Where is my skirt? Just above the knees. And then basically, need to make sure that that sits right. It's basically gonna follow the curves of the body. And I should put that on a different layer, shouldn't I? Yes, I should, Catarina. Yes, you should. Oh. Okay, and then it can just merge onto like the shape of the body, basically. And then I can layer mask to erase that bit. And hide these two layers. Cool. Now, arms. Make that a different colored layer. Gonna do the skeleton thing again, so I know where things are. Good color, good color. Doing well. Thank you! I think I am doing as well, honestly. Getting down just the main shape is quite difficult, I find. That. Camera right leg, body left leg. I'm feeling the jank. I think what it is I've put it as if there's just a flat line for the ground, where there really shouldn't be. Among other issues that are present here. Hide that skirt layer for a second. Let me fix this. In fact, turn those off still. It's because I've put this half line on the outside and this part should not look straight. There needs to be a bump for the knee. this doesn't look good at the moment. Let me take this whole chunk real quick and just measure against this side, because I think... So laggy. Yeah, I think that's the issue. This other leg, this is very incorrect size. I think that's what's going on here. Get that going. Only issue... Yeah, so now if I have it as if the foot is forward, that's gonna look a bit better, I think. It's still looking kind of jank with... Let's update the pose a bit. Let's just put this foot more forward. And I'm going to flip the side that calf muscle is on. Because I think that's just going to look better if it's on the inside. And of course, while I'm at it, just go ahead and move the whole frickin' drawing, because now I'm out of space. Just in the boundaries, that's fine. Right, yes, this muscle. Honestly, I'm just gonna draw it manually. You two again. So in this case, it's gonna be on the inside. Bring it in for the knee, and then the calf is gonna go out. That might be a bit much. A bit much. A bit high, possibly. Not sure. And now this outside part is basically going to be straight again, I think. Well, relatively straight. Still looks kind of jank. This muscle looks weird now. I think it needs to be higher and less going on. I might also pull out Liquify tool. Oh, I know what's going on here. Probably something to do with perspective. Oh. Not that much. Just using that to bring the foot forward, essentially. thin these lines so they're a little less crazy. If possible, it shouldn't be thinning this bit quite as much. Thank God I wear tights and like it's not gonna matter too much. Sit it there for the time being, I think. And also time to bring the canvas out a bit. Uh-oh, I did actually lose it there. I thought that was going to extend, but no. It did not extend beyond the boundaries of the canvas. Whoopsie. It's fine. Oh. Now then, arms. This layer, this layer. So, more art tricks. How long is the arm? From the shoulder to the elbow, it basically goes where the elbow fits into the small of the waist. And then the lower arm is practically the same size. Ta-da! Now, obviously, with perspective, this gets a bit more tricky, but not extend past the boundaries of space and time. I do not know what you are referencing, I'm afraid. So with this pose, it's going to be left camera, right arm forward. So actually, doing this side is less of a thing. It's more of a question of what happens with this arm? Where's this one going? Let's try and actually place that forward arm first. Oh, okay. It sounded like a reference. One of these titties needs to go higher because they are partly attached to the stuff going on with the shoulders. There we go. Oopsie. Okay, good. When in doubt, hand to hip. Oh, the pose you mean? Maybe. Maybe. Now the question is, how crazy do I make the perspective? Because this is not a standalone illustration, this is a standing alone illustration. Times like this where I really need that buffering wheel on my head. I don't know. I've never done this before. I've never done it properly. This kind of perspective, like with hand forward or something. Using an anime figure for reference. How big are hands? That is a part that I am not so familiar with. Don't worry about what figure it is. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry. Listen, it's very good for art reference. Sus? What are you talking about? You can also just use my regular silly little art dummy. the tiny mannequin one. Not that it does any good for poses, but figuring out that perspective and, well, it kind of helps, but... Hang on, I'm going to where I can see my... And in front, probably going to be around the same position as the titties. A friend of mine sent me a cursed TikTok recently, and neuron activated. It's gonna happen. It was gonna happen. A friend of mine sent me a cursed TikTok, which was showing that basically, in order to draw the thumb, you basically draw like a chicken leg, where the thick meaty part is at the base of the hand, and then the bone is sticking out, and that's where the thumb is. It is cursed, but it's like... It works, is the problem. It kind of works. Hang on. I'm not careful, that's going to look sus in a different way. Not guy streamer, trans. Thank you. The reason I have the heart on my face. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not gonna be able to draw this thumb in this flippin' Wow, I did it. It looks better when I started drawing it by eye. Thumbs are difficult. Even when I say that there's that silly trick. Na 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 na. Na, 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 na. So the next question is, where do I put the flipping elbow? Where to put the hand? Easy. Where to put the elbow? Hard. Very difficult. That's probably too much. Hello? I'm afraid I'm... Is that Kibby or Sibby? CB Chew? Hi Arena, welcome in. I'll give you the heads up, the stream's not going to last too much longer. But yeah, just trying to figure out how the hell I put this hand in front of me in perspective. Let's see if we can figure this out. One sec. Problem I have with this thing. Maybe like in the first circus. Circus Sibby. Like that, yeah? Hopefully I got that right. Sibby. The difficulty with getting the rest of the arm in here. It's like partially obscured, so it's less... That is correct. Excellent. Welcome. I will try and remember how to pronounce your name. The difficulty with this is that the arm is partially obscured. And I've not done this before, so I'm trying to figure out, okay, some people have said do this spiral technique, but also that I find quite difficult as well. This isn't gonna work first time, I don't think. You're gonna be a VTuber soon? Awesome. I hope that goes well for you. Enjoy your sandwich, Coco. No, 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 no. Oof, this is gonna be a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to like push the elbow out so that that isn't just straight against the body, because I don't think that looks good. Question is, does that work as a pose? Can I humanly possibly make that pose? It looks good. Arr. Or just move the hand over. That'd work, wouldn't it? You said thank you. Thank you. That's very kind. Let's get you over here. Do, 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 do. Channel monetization is inevitable. Slow and steady, I think, is definitely the way to that. It's, yeah, I did learn what the actual requirements are, and the biggest one isn't, like, the subscriber count is not necessarily the difficult one, which I don't mean to make sound, like, vain or anything. The bigger milestone is you need to reach 3,000 watch hours within a year. Not within a year of streaming or whatever, it's within the past year you need to have 3,000 watch hours, which is, okay, like 10 viewers have watched 10 minutes of your video, you've got 100 watch minutes, that kind of thing. Totaled up, that adds towards that counter. So currently with me doing not tons of streams and not tons of viewers currently, I have a good amount of viewers, like, absolutely, especially as I'm first starting out. But yeah, that's the only thing. The monetization peoples want more in order to unlock that. But I think so far I have gotten over 100 watch hours. Streams. I'll be honest, I don't know how they total it up. And like they have said, like, I can see in my main analytics 100 watch hours, but also a delayed number is shown in the progress bar for unlocking monetization. And even then, once you apply, there is a manual process and they're going to check, like, okay, how many people are really watching, and are there people who are sub-botting or whatever the hell, which I'm not, thank God. Like, those are the things which could potentially be a blocker, but hopefully not, because we're going the legit route. But yeah, as I keep going, also, like, I will have more streams / videos up, which means there will also be watch hours coming in just from people watching the VODs, not just the streams. So I would hope that as I just continue to do more, it's gonna go up, basically. But yeah, that is a thing that will take time. I think I had better wrap up for now, because we are getting towards 4 PM. And also, I'm struggling with this hand and arm. I think I possibly need to go and do some research on how I do this properly. So let's move over to Zatsu real quick. That brings us to the end of this stream. Thank you for watching. There'll be a schedule up tomorrow. Since it's the end of the week. First thing in the week, of course, it will be Sonic Adventure 2, 9:30 AM. I will probably next week, and possibly at least for a bit afterwards, I'll probably be doing less frequent art streams and a bit more gaming streams. So probably 3 gaming streams, 1 art stream, because I want to have more creative juices in reserve outside of streaming time because I've got projects. I got things I want to do. So yeah, let's sort out a little manual raid, shall we? We know where we're going. If you've been here before, you know where we're going, but let's... Lala, did you sort out your thumbnail? I hope you did. I'm not expecting her to answer me in chat or anything, but uh-oh. Okay, so we're going to go over to Lala and we're going to rate her Alien Isolation stream. And we're gonna watch her freak the heck out. Chill stream into spooky stream. Oh, I can't spell. So if you want to join me in the raid, you can use the Hi Arena message we've got there. And we are going to head over to Lala at this link. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button. Usually don't go in that order, I forgot. Let's go raid. See you on Monday. Bye Arena, bye bye.